He got what he came for, but it cost him his legs, though. I mean, was it worth your legs? Definitely wasn't worth mine.
Hold on. Did Big Mike just say what I think he just said, bro? Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I want my legs too, but hold on.
Will the internet go at NBA YoungBoy the same way they went at Little Dirk for the past 4 or 5 years? Slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn.
I mean, it does have its similarities. You can compare it, but it's two different situations, though. You go chill. If it's gonna be some real gangster shit behind this, it ain't even gonna be on the internet. But if they start going back and forth on the internet, ain't no real gangster shit behind this.
What a question. Do y'all think YoungBoy gonna slide for Ben10? I don't know, man, but the question is out there, man. We got Big Mike and Cam Capone sit down on Cam Capone News where they discussing Ben10 and Allstar JR situation where he said, hey, man, was it worth it, bro? Dog gonna show wasn't worth his legs. So, I don't know, man. They say he got that chain up off of Allstar JR neck. But was it worth the punishment, the shooting, the standovering, the spitting? Was it worth all that, man? And Big Mike say he don't know if NBA YoungBoy gonna slide for this situation right here, man, because I feel like me personally, I feel like NBA YoungBoy is grown, but man, we about to tap right into this thing, man. Make sure y'all go over there to Cam Capone News and check this thing out, bro. Check out this whole interview with Big Mike. Salute to Big Mike too on this content, man. But make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that hype button, and we gonna get right into this content.
Well, I'm gonna start off with some of the most recent news going on, and that's Ben10 getting shot in a wild chain snatching incident that left him possibly what it looks like paralyzed. And another guy got his finger shot off. And, you know, now we're seeing that Allstar JR has actually been picked up by the feds, and they're not gonna let him claim self-defense.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, they put themselves in that predicament when they tried to take his chain, though. So, I mean,
that's basically from Big Mike. That's what you get. But my thing is, though, is it understandable why he's not getting the self-defense? Did y'all research on the Ben10 and Allstar JR situation? He just recently got picked up. Go do your research and get back at me and let me know.
Yeah, Ben10, I mean, they try to take his chain, bro. That's, I mean, I feel like he's got a good reason for being, for the self-defense case. I guess the thing that the feds are trying to say is that he shot him, but then he left and then came back and shot him again. And that's what I believe.
And that what makes it that could be hard to be self-defense, but at the same time, it's like in the heat of the moment, though. If it's the heat of the moment and I'm shooting it there and I'm thinking about it, like, what if he got a...
Man, he got 9 people on him, bro. I feel where Big Mike coming from, man. That's temporarily insanity, bro. I'm crazy for a little bit. I'm getting beat up. My life is possibly on the line. What you think I'm gonna do, bro? I'm a dead the situation the best way I can, bro, and try to make sure he's, can't move and I can get away.
Done. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if when I take off running, he shoot me in the back? You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to finish this kill. I might as well. He's still a threat. I don't know if he still got a weapon. I'm trying to get away from him. So if I run, he shoot me in the back, then what? He go get self-defense? No, because I was running. But at the same time, though, he's still an active threat to me, shit.
I hear that, man. This whole self-defense thing is kind of crazy because this guy got jumped, beat up, chain taken. You can't really expect him to be like in like a normal state of mind where he's just like being rational. Right. Like, who's going to be in a rational state of mind at that point? You're going to probably make a mistake, some sort of mistake.
For sure.
According to the law, anyway. It's crazy, man. I don't understand it. I don't agree with it.
It's like that. It's too much that go into self-defense, and then certain states got different laws. You know what I'm saying? Certain states that stand your ground and all that. You feel me? Like it's different laws in certain states, so it depending on where you at and what those laws is determine on. You know what I'm saying? What type of self-defense you could claim, or you could just it's stand your ground. I stood my ground. He was a threat. I stopped the threat. That's an open and shut self-defense right there. But that's in certain states. And sometimes it really be depending on the color of your skin too. It do.
Yeah.
Sometimes it depends on the color of your skin, cause then it'll be like, nah, you a gangbanger and he a gangbanger. And y'all, nah, you was trying to kill
Mutual
him.
combat.
Like, nah.
They ain't gonna get
Right.
you.
If this was just a normal citizen person, would they even have brought charges?
You know what I'm saying? No charges at all. But me, I definitely would have got charges, no doubt.
I kind of feel like it had to do with him trolling too.
Yeah, he put a little bit too much out there. It was like you took care, you did what you were supposed to do. You took care of the situation. You did what you were supposed to do. All right, whatever allegedly happened. But then you go to the internet and start trolling about it. You know, that shake things up. That make people like, oh, you tripping now. So now you got people looking into it and no.
But you gotta ask this question though, Big Mike. You gotta be like, hey man, why didn't Ben10 or the other guys who John Doe 1, John Doe 2, John Doe 3 in the paperwork haven't been arrested? Because it's listed in a criminal report, you know what I'm saying? The criminal report that John Doe 1, John Doe 2, John Doe 3 was beaten and taking the chain of Allstar JR. So you gotta ask that question too. Why ain't they locked up behind this crap, bro?
You supposed to let that go, let that die down.
Well, ever since the King Von situation with Little Tim, YoungBoy, Rondo, and everybody have been defending Lil Tim, saying, he was in the right and he did what he was supposed to do. And now they're in the exact same position when it comes to Ben10.
For sure.
It's a good question. I wonder how Big Mike actually feel about this right here, due to the fact that King Von is, one of his old partners, y'all.
Isn't that crazy how it turns out like that?
Hold on, ain't. So Ben10 was the one who tried to rob somebody for the chain?
As far as I understand, yeah.
So allegedly it was Ben10 who tried to rob somebody for the chain, and Ben10 is the one who's supposed to be paralyzed right now?
Yep.
So you went to go try to take somebody's chain, and you paralyzed now. So it's like on their side, they looking at it like that's bad on their name because you went to go try to hit a stain and I look at you in a wheelchair. Like that look bad on us. You ain't even get the chain.
I think they did get the chain.
Yeah, they did
get the chain.
Somebody, according to the paperwork,
it came off
somebody grabbed the chain and left out the building before the shots even started firing.
He got what he came for, but it cost him his legs though. I mean, was it worth your legs? Definitely wasn't worth mine.
Yeah, right.
What do you think about people comparing this situation with the King Von situation? With them both being the aggressors and then, end up getting shot?
I mean, it does have its similarities. You can compare it, but it's two different situations though. You know what I'm saying? That was a situation where it was some beef going on where, it was when I catch you, I'm beating your ass with Von. You know what I'm saying? But on the other side, it was on some, we finna get this for his chain.
At the end of the day, the aggressors, both of them got stabilized. They got sat down, bro. That's crazy. Think about it.
You could, compare
similar.
the two though. You compare the two. People being, when you you gotta make sure that I mean, we don't think when we going to do stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm finna go, if I'm outside and then I happen to see somebody that I'm tour with, I ain't thinking at that point.
Dang,
My
that's
first thought
crazy.
was to either brandish the weapon or we finna fight. I'm about to beat his ass. It's people, everybody walking themselves into situations and it's costing them a lot. You feel me? For a lot of people, it cost them their life.
I about to say it cost them their life, Big Mike. You already know that. That's a good one right there.
And his situation, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he be able to walk again, but right now it's like it's your legs though. Something that's you need for everyday life to be able to get up out the bed and walk, you know what I'm saying? Like take care of what you want to take care of without being wheeled around or wheeling yourself around in a wheelchair.
That's a fact.
Well, will the internet go at NBA YoungBoy the same way they went at Little Dirk for the past 4 or 5 years? Slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. Are they gonna get on YoungBoy? Slide for 10, slide for 10.
I don't know. I think they gon' probably pressure him to do it, but I don't think he gonna do nothing. He probably can see shit like this coming from a mouth.
I was about to say the same thing, man. I think NBA YoungBoy he too in la la land. I don't think NBA YoungBoy even, I ain't gonna say as long as his homie alive, bro. I think he just gonna let this one right here go off and gonna tell them boys to be safe. It's gonna be on Ben10 and them if they gonna go get back they self, cause let's not forget Ben10 ain't passed away. You know what I'm saying? He's still alive.
All the way. You feel me? Some people dumb, but people learn from people's mistakes. I learn from people's mistakes. I learned from mine. You feel me? So it's like if you seen him do it and you see it ain't work out for him, what you gonna do it for? That don't even make sense.
Yeah, that would be a really bad
You can avoid
decision.
it. But you go chill if it's gonna be some real gangster shit behind this, it ain't even gonna be on the internet. But if they start going back and forth on the internet, there ain't no real gangster shit behind this. They gonna end up getting themselves caught because they putting it on the internet. But if it stay quiet and they don't go back and forth about it, it's probably gonna be some smoke behind it.
YoungBoy's been really quiet. He hasn't really even commented or said "get well, Ben" or anything.
Cause that's embarrassing too. You went over there to take the
fact.
chain and almost got burned down.
Took an L in that situation, straight up. That don't look good for the home team, and I'm pretty sure if they haven't picked or said anything to those, I'm pretty sure they talked to Ben10 and them, bro. But they didn't pick them up, even though it's a robbery. Will they be trying to come later on and get them guys, bro? Let's keep it going, though.
I mean, they're saying that JR, that according to the paperwork, because they got cameras and everything, they're saying that after he shot him, he spit on him and pistol whipped him.
Luckily, it wasn't no more bullets in the gun, because it wouldn't even been a Ben 10 challenge or a dance or none of that. It would have been a bye-bye Ben 10.
All right.
Gangster.
That's like the utmost disrespect.
For sure.
I mean, you shot me. Then you gonna pistol with me. You pistol with me. All right, that come with the game too. But you gonna spit on me though? I don't know about that situation. I don't think that's a situation that could be let go.
The thing about these type of hip hop beefs that get real is like, it's kind of crazy because you got Detroit and Baton Rouge, and these places are like 2,000 miles away from each other. Like in reality, when are these guys really gonna even see each other? It's not like street beef where your ops are down the street or even in the next city over. at the furthest.
Might it be on some? It'll be on some like, let's just say we take a trip to Miami or something, and the whole time we found out they in Miami. You know what I'm saying? We see y'all, we on your ass type shit.
It can happen, is what Big Mike is saying right now. It can happen.
Yeah, but it depends. I don't think neither side gonna go out of bounds or nothing like that, but because if you go out of bounds, then you asking for it, unless they just gonna go out of bounds and troll.
All right, man. Make sure y'all go over there and check the rest of this interview out right there, though, man. It gets wicked out here in these streets. As y'all say, man, it really is really personal. Ben10 is still alive. Big Mike say, hey, man, was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? The feelings in your legs. It could have been worth it. You know what I'm saying? Could have been his life to keep it a band. But Cam Capone asked a major question. Do you think the people are going to put the pressure on NBA YoungBoy to slide for slide for NBA 10 like Dirk had to slide for King Von? After all the stuff y'all heard that Allstar JR did to him after the shooting, he tried to keep shooting him, spit on him, and pistol whip him. Now that's personal. But I want y'all to get in the comment section though, man, and let me know. Do y'all think NBA YoungBoy and Ben10 them boys not gonna do anything? Y'all think they're just gonna brush it off, or do y'all think Ben10 gonna take this personal and go try to get even if he get back walking again, bro? You know what I'm saying? Or call shots, one of the two. Hopefully that don't happen though, because I'm not encouraging none of that. But we all know how this internet play, man. I don't know, just keeping it real. We're gonna call a ball, a strike, a strike. The Metaverse Umpire, BT Scoop. I'm out.